the Agora Blockchain Congress, a wonderful event with a lot of wonderful people just coming off lunch here, trying to get over to the Shake's place to do some, wrap some things up that we're doing here. But I wanted to sit down personally with Niko De Jonghe because he's such a big guy in the space and doing amazing things. So thank you for sitting down with us. Niko is with Blockchain Valley Virtual, and I finally had the pleasure of meeting last night. So tell me a little bit about Blockchain Valley Virtual and what brought you here to the Agora Congress.
Okay, so Blockchain Valley Virtual started originally with Blockchain Valley. So I moved 12 years ago as a Belgian guy to Bulgaria. And I got in the crypto space quite early in 2016. And in 2019, there came a plot of 2 million square meters of building plat on my path. And I was just traveling with Didi Tahuto from the Bitcoin family, a guy that probably you know. And we said, let's do something with this. Let's make like a Silicon Valley, but for blockchain. So we started negotiating for this plot. This all went good. But then Corona came. And I was busy with a side project in virtual projects, virtual concerts. And I was thinking, I have to see this bigger. I have to build the real city we are going to build in reality. I have to build a one-on-one copy in the metaverse. So we can do events there, we can do meetings, we can do gamification, NFT auctions, and so on. But I said to myself, if we're going to do this, I want to do this right. I saw a lot of Minecraft, Roblox things. And I thought, since it's a one-on-one copy of the reality, I want to make it very photorealistic. So that's why we are building it in Unreal Engine to get very realistic.
Well, that's amazing. I know Unreal Engine is, if you're not building an Unreal Engine, I feel like you're probably not doing the space quite right. That is what people are using. So right now it's a digital twin basically of Dubai, it's Silicon?
We start in Sofia. Sofia is our pilot project. So we are going to build there the first smart city. So it's a smart city on blockchain, because I find that the missing link in a smart city, safety, data privacy, and so on. So that's why we connect it to the blockchain. And it's a one-on-one copy of what we are going to build in reality. But that makes it in the same time very scarce, because in other metaverses you can keep on building.
Right.
But that's a little bit like valuta. You can keep on printing.
We have talked about that quite a bit.
With us, it's like Bitcoin. It's very scarce, so it will only go up in price. Now, we will build other smart cities over the world. We are already in talks here in the Middle East, in Africa, and so on. So our metaverse will expand, but again, it will be a one-on-one copy of that region, so it will stay very scarce.
Well, that is amazing. And I know we're connected on Facebook, and so I'll see his stories as they come up. And it's amazing. The avatars are so realistic and everything. Talk a little bit about how that whole process happens.
Yeah, so basically we built the avatars in iCloud, and then we import them in Unreal Engine. But for us, that was also very important, because now a lot of brands, they want to go in the metaverse. But you don't want to look your product like a Lego block, right? You want a real representation of your product. So if you if you build a one-on-one copy of the person himself, you can also make the same clothes, but then brands can make NFTs for those avatars that look like real clothes, real shoes, real baseball caps, and so on. So it's a huge economy we are building.
It is, and that's a lot of people, I think they're starting to realize it. It's the whole virtual economy, right? And a lot of the times where, of course, people are participating as far as the NFTs, and they're able to buy with the NFTs. They're able to have different accessories that they might wear as the NFTs, and art you can bring in, and on all these other places. So it's Dubai, so I don't want to talk too much about raising money or anything like that. But I know you guys have done so. You've been quite successful, I feel like, putting that together. So what is the next phase? What do you plan to do with your success over the next 6 months to a year?
Well, for us, a lot of the project has to do with impact. We truly believe like climate change. Yeah, we see governments, they meet, they talk, but no real decisions are made. So we think eventually we, the normal people, will have to do it. Yeah. But again, it's very easy. You can do like adopt a tree. We did that, and we saw people don't see the tree. They cannot touch the tree, so it makes them not really aware. Yeah.
Right.
But if you put that adopt a tree forest in the metaverse, you can see the tree. You can see how many other trees are bought, and you can incentivize the players. You can put some fruits on the trees that they can pluck. They get a free concert if they have X amount of fruit or a skin for their avatar. So it incentivizes them to buy a tree. Those trees we are going to put in the real life. We have partnered up with Groasis for that. Why? Because we can also put trees in remote areas without access to water, without channels for water and so on, with that water box technology. So we can even make from deserts, we can make forests. And that's an impact we want to make in the real life through the metaverse.
Yeah.
But we can also do like schools for poor regions that have no access to schools. But other things like kids with autism, they have problems with social skills. They are afraid in the real life to learn it. But learning them with an avatar, it feels them more comfortable, and they can use that practice in the real life. So metaverse, it gives also a lot of benefits.
Amazing.
Now, a lot of people don't see yet the value of metaverses because they think it's air. You don't actually own something, and I don't agree with that. Let's take a major brand, that had to close hundreds of stores because of the lockdowns with COVID. So they still had to pay the rent of those stores, the electricity, the water, and so on. With one store in the metaverse, they can reach the same million amount of people, without paying the rent, without paying the water, without paying the electricity, and so on, but still have the business open day and night, 24/7.
Yeah.
So for me, then the question is, where is the real value, in the real life or in the metaverse? Because if you open a city in your hometown, you will only have customers in your hometown.
Right.
But if you open a store in the metaverse, you're open for the whole world.
Yeah. Well, it's an amazing concept. And, a couple of things I wanted to touch on there. Of course, the philanthropic work that has come out of our space has been absolutely amazing. I don't think that people get enough credit for it, to be honest. There's a lot of projects that have some type of philanthropic mission to them, but hats off to you on that. I know my friend Shander Habsburg, he's the Archduke of Austria, would love to be involved in the tree part as well. I have a long history of working with autistic kids. So that's amazing. One of the things we did was we did blind hockey with these big loud pucks. And anyway, so that's all amazing stuff. Guys, check it out. It's Blockchain Valley Virtual. What is the website? How do people experience it?
So now you can only use our fundraising website. It's blockchainvalleyvirtual.io.
Okay. EO.
EO.
Okay.
Yeah. And very soon we will launch blockchainvalleyvirtual.com, where you can start. So we will start with the NFT marketplace, so you can pre-buy things, NFTs that we will have in our metaverse. And in Q3, we will launch the actual metaverse.
Amazing. So, you guys have heard me talk about the metaverse, broadcasting in the metaverse, everything like that. We were talking about last night about doing this in the metaverse. Fingers crossed that we'll have something that is workable, that we're able to do by maybe this time next month. Who knows? Certainly May, I already talked to Niko about coming in May to the Meta Entertainment World. I think it'll be absolutely fantastic. We'll be broadcasting that into the metaverse. But that's really it. It's, we've been streaming now for years, and now this streaming is going to come into the metaverse.
But metaverse gives you so much of, like now, you do a live,
right,
and people are maybe reacting in the comments,
right,
but you have to do those comments later,
right?
Yeah.
But
if you have like a community house or something in our metaverse, you do your show
right
there, you see the people around you, and you can interact with them.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's really next step. So excited about it. You know, it's Niko De Jonghe. It's one of the he's at the forefront, guys. What he's put together is absolutely amazing. Also a very charismatic person, as you see, which is one of the tricks. You know, you really have to be able to talk and to put the things together. So hats off to you there. So any final thoughts that you would like to share?
Well, I would say if you want to do something for climate change, please visit us and we will make it happen.
Awesome. So Niko De Jonghe, that is blockchainvalleyvirtual.eo or blockchainvalley.eo, blockchainvalleyvirtual.eo will be.com coming up very soon. Thank you so much for coming on.
And see you soon in the metaverse.
Yes, we'll see you soon in the metaverse. You heard it here first.